what actually helps people snap out of the rut that they're in? You get this sort of comfort when you're watching self-help YouTube videos or going to Barnes and Noble and buying How to Unfuck Your Life and Subtle Art of Not Giving a F. And then I would do this where I buy books about self-help and be like, God, I'm really on to something. Wouldn't even open it. There's people watching right now that are in a tough spot. Some people can't afford rehab. Some people feel lost. Their mom hates them. What are tangible things that people can do to get out of a rut?
So they call it failure to launch.
Okay.
People are stuck. We all get there at some point.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll tell you what I did. I was 21. I just spent 3.5 years in Santa Monica College because I was a drug addict and I couldn't get my shit together. And then I transferred to UCLA. But when I got to UCLA, before I started going to school, I didn't have anywhere to live. I didn't have any transportation and I didn't have a job. I was completely rudderless. So I called my mother at 21 and I said, listen, we had lost our house because my father had left the house. Our house went into foreclosure. We had nowhere to go. So we were with my grandmother in her apartment, my two brothers and I, and my grandmother and my mother. It was the worst time of my life.
Damn.
I mean, horrific. And we were grateful to have a place, thank God, for my grandmother. But I asked my mother a year later at 21 to live with her. She was an assistant manager in a luxury building and she had a 2-bedroom apartment that they gave her as part of her compensation for being an assistant manager. And so I asked to be in her spare bedroom and she literally reluctantly said yes, which still scars me. And I get into the room and there's nothing there, no bed, no nothing, just the floor. And I remember sitting there going, how the hell did this happen? I started UCLA the next day and I have no idea how I got there. None. I was walking up Bruin Walk, these stands, and people were giving out credit cards. The first credit card you're ever going to get, right?
Uh-huh.
And every kid, there's like a line. I want the credit card. And we're all signing our names to all sorts of bullshit, all these predatory practices, 36% if you're 1 hour late, like that kind of shit. Just nuts. Right? Every kid just getting laid away. They gave me a $500 limit on a Discover card.
Okay.
Right?
We're up.
And you know what I did with it? I had this little TV this big. It was like 13 inches. It was black and white. It was so bad the antenna was broken. And I had to put a wire hanger in it and contort
Holy shit.
just so I could see it enough without the snow to just to pass the time. A commercial came on, a guy by the name of Anthony Robbins.
I'm familiar with him.
And he taught me how to live because I didn't know. So you got to open the book.